The Eurotech Vera chair is still one of the biggest surprises for me in ergonomic seating. In this 3 year review, we'll cover how my opinion has changed after using the Vera for an extended period of time. Without question, my favorite feature about the Vera is still its mesh backrest. For me, it's one of the few chairs I've used that doesn't include an adjustable lumbar support system, but still hugs my lower lumbar perfectly. There's just something about the mesh they've used that does a great job contouring to your entire back, creating that hammock like experience found on some mesh chairs. This floating feeling is perfect with an amazing amount of lower support and no uncomfortable frame segments hitting your back. Even though the backrest height is fixed on the Vera, I don't believe it's shaped in a way that tall users should experience any discomfort from the frame as well. Now, the mesh provides some level of flexibility so that you can move with the frame, but the frame itself is a bit stiff. So you won't get that type of experience you would on something like a Leap or Embody with a lot of flexibility through the entire backrest. The synchro tilt functionality of the Vera is nice. And while I wouldn't necessarily recommend this chair for those who like to rock back and forth, it does provide good support in the various tilt lock positions. The tilt tension adjustment is also easy to use and quite responsive as well, needing only a few turns to feel the change in effort required to lean back. My preferred way of using the Vera is actually without the tilt lock engaged and increasing the tilt tension to a higher level. This allows me to move around a bit more in the chair and recline easily when I want to stretch. Arguably, one of the most important features of a chair is seat comfort. And while I don't believe the Vera is the best overall here, I still think it's near the top of lists for chairs with padded seats. The thick padding provides good support, and I personally haven't really experienced any bottoming out, even after this chair has been used so much in the office. I would say that it is a medium to medium firm feel for cushionness, so depending on your preference, this may or may not be right for you. The foam pad is definitely above average for quality and will last a long time. The Vera also includes seat depth adjustment, which provides some flexibility for short or tall users. There are a few things I always look for that make office chair armrests comfortable for me. The first is that they have a range of adjustment that will allow the chair to fit my body properly. With the Vera, if you're on the shorter side, say under 5'3", be a bit concerned that the arms might not adjust enough to fit your body. For the rest of us, say anyone over 5'4" up to say 6'6", there is quite a bit of height range here and also four-dimensional armrests for fine-tuning the fit. And getting the fit right for your body will definitely help reduce neck and shoulder pain that can develop from having your arms in a poorly supported position. So I definitely think this is important to get this right. The second feature I look for is the arm pads themselves. Now, the Vera has arm pads that I believe are fairly firm, especially when compared to other chairs in the same category. It isn't easy to push your thumb down into the pad, as you can see here. And this can definitely be a problem if you like to lean into your arms or want something that has a bit more give. Overall, the shape of the arm pad does eliminate any hard edges, which is nice. And I would say this is an area that I still don't love about the chair, since a bit softer pad would be a better experience for most of us. Overall, the arms and arm pads are sturdy and held up very well over the last 3 years. I have to say, I've been really impressed by the build quality with the Vera. We actually have a handful of them here in our office, and they've been used a lot over the past 3 years. As one of those users, I haven't noticed much outside the occasional squeak or creak every once in a while. And the yellow chair that we have still looks brand new, while the black one seems to have acquired someone's entire wool sweater. Now, if I were to complain about the build at all, it would really just be about the abrasiveness of the mesh. And while the mesh on the Vera is a bit more abrasive than others, I still believe it's good quality, as the chairs in our office still have maintained a like new feel even after 3 years of use. Most of the issues we've seen are linked to loosely woven clothing, so if you like to wear a lot of sweaters, I'd probably avoid mesh altogether. Having a headrest on your chair may or may not really matter to you depending on how you're using it. For me, while I'm at my setup at work, having a headrest really isn't too important, but at my home office setup, I definitely find it to be a nice feature to have. Now, the Vera headrest is about as basic as they come. There really is no adjustment to this part of the chair. It's designed to fit into your neck versus the back of your head, which definitely can be a good thing if you fit. For me, I'm just a little too tall when I'm upright and tasking, and when I lean back into the chair in this upright position, I can feel it hitting me in the shoulders. As I recline though, it starts to hit the right area of my neck and is really comfortable. I've also found that there's a bit of flex to the headrest, which kind of creates a bouncy sensation, which I like, since it doesn't feel too stiff. Again, fit is most important here, and if it doesn't hit you in the right place, it will be annoying. Now, if you're worried about aesthetics, the Vera headrest might not be a good fit either, as the plastic color won't match the frame of the chair. This could be minor to some, but it could mean everything to others. If you're still not sure about the Vera but like that $500 price point, check out Ryan's other video where he looks at the best office chairs under $500. Thanks for watching.